Historically, the provision of vascular access has been a piecemeal approach to meeting the needs of patients across the continuum of care. Recent years have expanded to specialization of clinicians, but is currently primarily focused on device selection and insertion. While the vascular access specialty has made great strides in progress, we have much work to do to provide patient-centric care from insertion to removal, and to own the accountability for patient safety across the continuum of care. As per Dr. Robert Helm's analysis of peripheral catheters, the incidence of complications is high and have not improved over the last 5 years. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic has added significant challenges to us to provide care and oversight as we knew it before the pandemic. There are already reports of as much as 400% increase in CLABSI related to the pandemic. Dr. Helm is right. We cannot accept the unacceptable. As my role of president of the new AVA Foundation for Patient Safety, this gives me inspiration to move the vascular access specialty to a total systems approach to prevent patient harm through the formalization of multidisciplinary vascular access services in the United States. Today, I see the most urgent clinical issue to be the inappropriate use of peripheral vascular access devices for the purpose of avoiding CLABSI penalty. The data is showing that the risk for catheter-related bloodstream infection is no less for peripheral access devices than for central venous catheters. In particular, the use of midline catheters to infuse drugs and solutions that require administration by central venous catheter can have devastating results with undetected extravasation and thrombosis. I, along with a team of multidisciplinary experts, investigated the role of infusate properties related to midline catheter failure in the ovine model. The results were published in the American Journal of Health System Pharmacists in August. We found that the administration of infusates of high and low pH, high and low osmolarity, and high dose versus low dose of non-oncologic cytotoxicity drugs via a midline catheter resulted in severe vascular injury and premature catheter failure. This is not vessel preservation as the mantra of appropriate device selection. This presents a call to action to address the increased patient harm that is occurring with upper extremity venous depletion, thrombotic events, extravasation events, and equal risk of infection. This is an effort that I am hoping the AVA Foundation for Patient Safety might pursue. Vascular access specialists need to continue to advocate for patients against inappropriate device use and greater attention to post-insertion care and surveillance. Show me the data continues to be an Achilles heel for the specialty, as surveillance and reporting of adverse events and patient harm is not happening. Data begets action. This is another call to action for increasing responsibility and accountability for vascular access patient safety through a multidisciplinary vascular access service approach. A second thought is the vigilance of keeping current of the evidence. We must remember that published guidelines, standards, and recommendations reflect the analysis of the evidence long time prior to the time of publication. It is the responsibility of clinicians to evaluate relevant and current evidence as it evolves and to change practice accordingly. As my dear friend, colleague, and attorney Russ Nassoff has taught us all. Not knowing is not a good answer.